Aloha, everyone. Denis Bird here. I promised you that I would get these Artful Products, this functional art, to you on April 1st. Today is April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, but this is no joke. So I'm here to show you how to access those. So here we've come up here to the bar, you see. There's just type in www.birdinparadise.com, and this will bring you to this home page here. And you see up here at the top, this is on a computer, by the way, a PC. So here we have shop wall art, and you've got your different categories there. And we've got Artful Products and Gifts. That's where we're going to go to. Gift cards, about Denise, FA, frequently asked questions, and contact. So we're going to come to this Artful Products and Gifts. And then you see you got a drop down of cards. There's holiday cards, 5x7 cards, and note cards. So those are all new. Now, these are all still being added to. So if you don't see what you want, drop me a note and tell me what you'd like to see, and I'll try and get that up next. Then we have fine art coaster sets. So these are the sets. Let me just show you. These are the coaster sets that I promised to get to you. And so here you see, these are the ones that are available right now. And so let's say we'll click on the hummingbird. And there are other pictures down below to show you what it might look like. This I just took the other day. So it comes with a holder. It's a wood holder stained in mahogany. And here's a picture, a close picture of the holder that it comes in. So that's why it's a real nice set. So you get the 4 coasters in the holder, right? Shows like that. So, and then here's your price. Less than before. The other ones were $39 and they had no holder. So there you go, and you would just add it to your cart and go accordingly. Ignore the only 4 left in stock. I think I'll have to deal with that. But anyways, so there's your coasters, and you can always just go back here. You can go up here, fine art coaster sets, and that'll take you right back to the coasters. To all of the sets, and or you could just go right up here to the Artful Products and Gifts and go back to the fine art coasters that way. So what we're going to concentrate on though is other artful products. So if it's not a card and it's not a coaster that you're wanting, everything else you're going to find here besides wall art. The wall art is all here. So here you see other artful products, and here's a picture that displays a lot of the things, so you're just going to click on that. There's a little arrow here, and we'll see where that goes. Okay, so now we've got the other artful product links, and what this does, the price says 0, but just ignore that. It's just how I had to be able to put it in. And it says sold out down here, and I put ignore sold out below. So all you need to concentrate on is are these links here. And if you want to see more pictures, you can scroll through down here, and whoops, sorry, you can just click on something else down here and scroll through it. I think, whoops, that just brings it up, sorry. So you can just click on them down here to see different things. They're not all the same size, so it's kind of, like I said, I'm still working on this. But you don't really need to do that because you can just go over here. So here's the first link is Tote Bags. Then there's Weekender Tote Bags. And we'll click on that. Zippered pouches, throw pillows, shower curtains. I think there's only 3 available right now. But like I said, I'm still working on getting these all up. Mugs, face masks, puzzles, spiral notebooks, phone cases. Or you could go to all the images for Artful Products. So let's try and go. We'll just go to Tote Bags, and it's going to open it up in another tab or another window. And here you see Denis Bird Tote Bags. Now, these up here at the top are separated into categories. So if you're just looking for some flowers, some floral, you could go there. If you're just looking for Hawaii, go here. And then I do have an inspirational and spiritual section also. But if you want to see them all, just keep scrolling down. And here they are. So you can scroll down. Now, for some reason, and I have no control over this, the site wants to show you the most expensive price first. It should be showing you the lowest. So we'll just pick one of these bags. We can scroll through all of them. So these are all the bags that are available so far. Okay, so we'll keep scrolling through, and let's go to. I like this one. I think it looks really pretty. So I'm going to go right there, and it opens up to this bag, and you'll see here the size, 18 by 18. That is the large. So if you click on that, you can see you can get it into other sizes. So the 13 by 13, you see the price changes. And the 16 by 16, we'll change it again. And so these are the prices that I've been selling to you on Facebook, on my Facebook Lives. So anyways, I just think it's a beautiful design on there. Now, if you don't like how it looks on there, because there's some things are going to look a little funky at the beginning, you can just click on this and you can move it. So you can move it all around however you want it. If you want it to be bigger, right here's a slider. You can make it as big as you want. You may not, you may want it to be this big. You may want to change the look, and that's kind of pretty too, like that. And then that's how it's going to print. However you make it look here. Now I made it so that it's how I think it looks real pretty, but you may want it to be different. So you can completely customize these. Just remember though, if you make it too big, the image might pixelate. But I do think that this is kind of pretty like this, actually. So however you want to do it. And that works for almost every product. And we'll go through another one. So here's the description. Our tote bag made from soft, durable polypropylene fabric, includes a 1-inch strap. It tells you all about it. And usually ships in 2 to 3 business days. Now, one thing I want you to remember, as soon as you go from here, from this site, the birdinparadise.com site, and click any of these links, it tells you it right here. It's going to take you to a new site, which also has a new shopping cart. So if you are wanting something on the birdinparadise.com site, you're gonna go ahead and check out your cart. You may want to check out your cart first. If not, it'll be in the next tab over if that's how you have your browser set up, or it'll be in a different window, so you can get back to it, and you can always get back to it by just typing in birdinparadise.com. Okay, so that's a whole separate cart. So now if you add this to the cart, let's say, we're going to continue shopping, and it's going to want your email address. It's not me asking for it. It's the company that I'm going through here. Okay, so now when you're here, and let's say you want to see more tote bags, you just would go back here to tote bags, and it's going to show you all of the tote bags again. So in case you wanted more than one different kind or whatever. So let's go to one that's because you can change the background color on things too. I want to show you this. So here's your image, and see, here's the background color. You could change this background color. You can change it to anything that's on here. You could change it to orange, yellow. There's kind of an orangey yellow. That's kind of funky looking, but you know, whatever you want for the background, that's kind of nice. Or if you want even more colors, you click down here, and you can move this around anywhere on the thing. So you can even get it to about right there, and move this out here. And as you see, as I'm moving it, watch this right here, and it's changing that as you go. So you can just move this around. I'm gonna maybe make this a little bit. Yeah, I don't really like that, but I like the other color that it was. So we're gonna go back to show basic colors. We'll go back to here, and here's the default that it was at before. So that's how you can change it. You can change anything like that. So if this image was big enough, like if we blew it way up, then you would have no background color, but he'd be missing his arms. So that's why there's a background color on this one. But you don't have to. You can. It's totally up to you. You can do it however you want to. Like with this one here. Now this is a background. This has a background color, but you could just make this bigger, right? And then maybe scoot it over a little bit like that. Or let's get both of them in there real good. And you've got two on the bag and you don't need the background color. And you choose your size and add it to the cart. So perfect. So that's about the tote bags. And I'm going to show you how everything else works very similarly. Up at the top, now you'll see wall art. Wall art right now only goes to the inspirational and spiritual stuff, and that's gonna eventually go away because all of this is gonna be on the birdinparadise.com site. But for now, I just left it there. So if you look under home decor, you've got throw pillows, shower curtains, coffee mugs. I just call them mugs. I don't know why they call it that. Weekender tote bags. Let's go look at those since they're similar. The difference is that they're not square. They're longer, they're wider than they are tall, and they have this rope handle. So that's the difference between the Weekender and the regular tote bags. And I think it's only one size, yeah, 24 by 16. And you can change your rope color on these, white or natural. And it shows you in the picture. So there's the natural, and I kind of like that with the natural. And again, you can change your image size. And if you make it small enough, then it'll bring up the background color so that you can change that as well. So that is the way that you would change. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing as the other ones. So let's go look at home decor. We'll go look at the throw pillows. And now these throw pillows most all of them are square. So if you click on one, I want to find there's one. A lot of images don't work as a square. And here's one that does not work as a square. As you can see, it cuts off his front, his head and his tail. So, but if you click on it, it'll show you it's actually coming in a rectangle size pillow, and that's the only one it's available in because it doesn't work as a square. And you can do the same thing though. If you just click here, you can move them up and down a little bit. I'm not seeing, does it let you change yeah. Here's the thing where you can change the image size. So you could make them smaller and change the background color. So if you did, it's all adjustable. But he just works really good as this rectangle pillow. And here on these pillows, on all the pillows, you can change the position. You can change, well, the square pillows you don't have to change because it's a square, right? But these can be horizontal or vertical. Obviously, he's going to be horizontal. And you can choose to have the insert or not. If you choose not to get the insert, so let's say the insert is what goes inside. So if you choose not to get the insert, you'll just get the outside and you can put your own insert in there. You know, maybe you have a deal at your Walmart or Kmart or whatever is near you, and you can get the pillow insert for less than what it's offered here. So if I say no insert, it's going to change the price. So you can decide whether you want it with the insert or without the insert and put your own in. Okay. So then we'll just add him to the cart and continue shopping just to see. Now, So shower curtains. Let's look at the shower curtains. There's only 3. Okay. Oh, good. This is doing it. And this will eventually rectify itself. It takes a while for their servers. If it doesn't have a price below it, that means it's not available. You can click on it, but it's not gonna, it'll take you to that image, but there is no shower curtain for it. However, it'll show you all of the other things that it has for you. So this is available in throw pillows, puzzles. If we go to lifestyle, you can get tote bag, weekend or tote bag, or a carry-all pouch. And then there's stationery. The carry-all pouch is a zippered pouch. Now with a lot of these things too, if it has this 3D symbol, if you click on that and give it a minute, it puts it right on the product. So you can spin it around. You can see what it looks like from the top. There's a brass zipper there. That's the back side. That's underneath. And just spin it around so you can see what it looks like. It's kind of cool, right? So, and now I can't get to my, I can't get to it. Let's see if it'll go away. Oh goodness. I'm in a pickle here. There we go. Nope, it's not letting me out. Okay, so I'm gonna just hit my back button here. That takes me out of it. It's my recording thing that's in the way. Okay, so there is, this image also comes in stationery, which is a spiral notebook. So we'll go look at that. And again, you could do the 3D thing on it if you want to see what it looks like. You can, it's only one size. You can adjust your image. So if you wanted him to be like, have the whole image on there, and then you can change the background, of course, the background of it. So in case you want to put something on there that's not aesthetically pleasing to me, but we'll go back to this guy. Beach, so face masks. Here's the face masks. There's 2 kinds of face masks I found out. So there's this flat kind, which is what I was thinking that's the only one that we had. But there's actually a pleated one, which is a couple dollars cheaper. And it's a one size fits all. So there's no sizes on it. But you can, like with everything, you can adjust the image size. So you can make him a little bigger. Maybe you want him, move him around, and it kind of shows you what it looks like. This is, you click over here. It's not putting the picture on it until you get to the 3D thing, but that shows you, gives you an idea of what it looks like without the image on it. And here's the oops, not the 3D. And here's the 3D, and maybe you can see. See, it looks kind of different when it's pleated, but you know, depending on if you've worn a pleated one before, you know that it opens up pretty good once you put it on. So, so that is why if you wanted, whoops, go back to the flat. Now the flat ones come in 2 sizes, adult large and adult small or youth large. Okay, and it's the same price, but this is the one that has the adjustable ear. It's adjustable on the elastic part on your ear, so that helps it if you're too tight or too loose. And again, you can make the image bigger or smaller. You can move it around a little bit, maybe move him over some. And then as soon as you have it like you want, then you add it to the cart. And as soon as you add it to the cart, that's how it's going to look. Okay. And be sure and read the description if you want to know more about the materials that it's made out of, what it can and can't be used for, the care of it. And because like on the tote bags, I thought I mean, I washed mine. I washed them in the washing machine, but then I finally saw a tag that said dry clean or spot clean only. Okay, so now that we've got this in the cart, if you want to make an account here, you can say sign in as buyer, and you can make an account on this one as well as the other site, but you don't need to. You can just go straight to the cart. And so here's the things that we put in the cart. You can change the quantity and say update, and it'll update your price. You can edit it after the fact. Maybe you're seeing it smaller. You want to change how it looks. You can edit it again and it'll put back in the cart, or you can just delete it from the cart. And if you don't want any of them, you can clear the cart. But it's going to ask you, it's going to take you to checkout, and I think it's going to ask you for, so your contact information. So everything that it needs to check out, and this will be a separate checkout than the birdinparadise.com site. So it's a whole different thing. These Artful Products have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if for any reason you get it and you don't like it, something's wrong with it, I believe that we will replace it or return it or refund it, whatever. So, but hopefully you'll just love everything that you get, and that'll be it. And it tells you it'll be ready to ship when it'll be ready to ship. Okay, doesn't mean that they may or may not all ship together, and then you would just continue with your checkout as normal. So that is how we do it on the computer. I'm going to clear the cart and start. I'm going to go right here and images for products. So if you don't want to like look it up by what it is in one of these things, like you could just go here and then it'll show you all the phone cases that are available. So right now these are it. Okay, and you can, let's choose this little guy. You choose your orientation, vertical, horizontal right, horizontal left, and then you choose your phone. Now there's many more iPhones than the Samsung Galaxies. There's only a few of those left that they make for, but we have mostly iPhones, so that made my husband very happy. And there is a case, there's a slim and a tough. So, and I wondered what the difference was. So I took it and I twirled it around, although now it's not giving me the option, but here it is. Let's see. That's the image. That does not look like the slim. There was a 3D on this the other day, and I don't see it now. So let's change it to tough and see what happens. And so you can just look at it. It's a little more beefy, I guess, the tough case. So anyways, that's the two cases. I didn't even know that there was two of them available. What I do from behind the scenes is what they give me to work with back there isn't always the same as what's here. So that's why it's important that you know that you can change this and make it bigger or smaller, move it around, you know, however you want it to look. Now, one thing I found out, if you pull something all the way down, see how it's coming all the way down? It won't do it. So you have to like leave it a little bit up, and then it'll stay where you put it. Okay. I learned that the hard way. So now, so if you want to go to see all of the images instead of the different products, so if you want to just pick an image and see what's available for that image, just hit this Denis Bird Artful Products, and it'll bring you to this Images for Artful Products page, and this shows you all the images that are available to go on different products. So not every image is available on every product, but you can find the image that you like and see which products are available for that. So this goes on for long ways. Now this has some things that I haven't put on the other site yet, like these ones from, I have some Pacific Northwest ones. I don't have the mountain ones. So there's these 3 mountain ones, which are Utah. This is the Bryce, and I think this is near Bryce or Zion. Anyways, and these autumn trees. So these are images that go, and these are like some spiritual and inspirational messages, images. And so you can see, let's just pick the pink magnolia. Then I can see what it is, what's available. Oh, I didn't make anything. No, this isn't available for anything. I picked really not a good one. So I'm going to go back here and go to the hummingbird, because I'm pretty sure. So the hummingbird comes in puzzles, and then if you click on the lifestyles, you can see tote bag, weekender tote bags, and carry-all pouch. And we'll click that back up. And it also comes in this stationery, which is only the spiral notebook, and the beach, which is, again, the weekender tote bag. So I'm not sure why they have that on there twice, but that's okay. So let's do the tote bag again and see. It's smaller, but it's got the green at the top and the bottom, which you can change the color. You don't want to make them too much bigger, because it'll degrade the image somewhat. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're enlarging and stuff. So I've put them where I think they look best, but it's totally up to you what you want to do with it. So for now, I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to do another one that shows you on the phone how to navigate this. Okay, aloha and enjoy your exploring.